Well, some people who are millionaires happen to be some women. Big paydays, in fact, for top female executives. Got some saying the glass ceiling's been shattered. Yahoo's Carol Bartz has a compensation package valued at more than $42 million, and her fellow female CEOs of S&P 500 companies making 43% more than the average for males. Joining us now, Professor Sheila Wellington of New York University's Stern School of Business. Professor Wellington teaches courses on women in business leadership, and for 10 years she was the president of Catalyst, which is a nonprofit organization focused on women in private sector leadership. Professor Wellington, great to have you on the show. So you don't think this signifies the glass ceiling has been broken?
Absolutely not. The glass ceiling is intact.
Now, why do you say that?
I say it because while a couple of women are earning big salaries, and that's fine, in the top 500 companies in the United States, women make up 3% of CEOs. In other words, 15 women out of 500 men. That's a big glass ceiling.
But these salary stats from these women, I mean, it has to be encouraging, though, right, to officially, in your view, break that glass ceiling, because it probably sets a good example, young women and girls to look up to and to know that this is possible.
You bet. I mean, role models and having role models and people to admire, women to admire, is terrific. It's important for young women everywhere, but it doesn't mean it's not tough.
Professor, given what we hear about Ms. Bartz's figure and given these stats, we should point out that women still don't earn what men earn on the dollar. As a matter of fact, most earn about 80% of what men earn. Is that accurate?
That's exactly right. It's 80%. The wage gap is 20% in every industry. It's 20% for white women, 20% for African American women, Hispanic women. That's the way it is.
This has not changed for decades, has it?
No, it's been pretty stable for decades. So let me make something clear. Women are not working to put champagne in the cooler. They're working to feed their kids. They're working to pay for mortgages. A couple of women are earning a fortune. Good for them.
Well, let me ask you about these instances that we're describing here, the Carol Bartz situation at Yahoo, or even the Kraft CEO, also a woman. Is there another strategy here working behind these companies that, hey, if they pay their leaders, their executives, these monster sums, again, is that part of the strategy for these companies, which may be in some trouble?
Yeah, sure. Women get brought in on the whole when things are looking a little bit risky. And so there's well, let's bring in somebody from the outside. The women are brought in from outside. That's a big way to earn big bucks. And let me add something else, Lori. Salaries are down this year overall. The financial services firms are trying to stay below the radar. So the fact that there are a couple of women at the top, that's okay, but I wouldn't say it's a trend.
Well, we certainly thank you for your time and your insights. Professor Sheila Wellington, NYU Professor of Management and Organizations. Thanks again. Nice to meet you.